morning, all. What a wonderful day in Pittsburgh. It's been sunny. I haven't seen this much sun consistently since I've been a child. I'm not happy about that on one extent because I know it has something to do with climate change, but it's getting hot in multiple ways. So um, let's be mindful of that. On behalf of the Pittsburgh Foundation, the Forest Fund's Board of Directors, and the extended philanthropic family of supporters of our organization, we thank you. And on a special behalf of our staff who work diligently to pull this off every week, I honor them. To all the fallen citizens that we honor, their lives, their contributions, their humanity, their sacrifices, and let's look at how they provide light to us to consider how we might move forward. Overall, Dr. Kerlach highlighted that we've been doing this since COVID hit. In essence, we've had over 623 Zoom meetings with 9,518 contacts during that time. That doesn't count Microsoft meetings, GoToMeetings, and other meetings we're engaged in. That's strictly through Zoom. Our flashpoints that we always focus on to just keep bringing this around to people is 4 series of forthcoming activities we need to be mindful of. 2030 climate change, 2040 minority populations become the majority, 2050, 70% of the world's population moves to the urban corridor, and the ongoing issue of income inequality. A recent article suggested that over 22,000 nonprofit organizations will shutter as a result of COVID-19. During this framework, what we've noticed is the difference between transformational leaders and transactional leaders. And so I want to spend a moment to talk about this notion of what does leadership look like? Leaders who work with teams and identify needed changes organizationally, and this is a transformational leader framework, creating a vision that guides change through inspiration and execution of a change in tandem with committed groups of people, and making this an integral part of a full range leadership model that looks at the growth of team members. Our theory of change over the last 30 months has been to really create a way that we solve problems ahead of time by getting organizations to be more transparent about where they are, what their needs are, and working in collaboration. When you think about transformational leadership, it focuses on 4 I elements: idealized influence, intellectual stimulation, individualized consideration, and inspirational motivation. Now, these are things that leaders like myself attempt to do, and I would start off by saying, as I thought about writing this over the weekend, I want to be transparent and say I'm aspiring to be a transformational leader. I think anybody that's in leadership is always aspiring to ascertain more gifts, skills, and talents to hone their craft. And as each wave of new staff, partners, and team members come into play, it causes the leader to have to shift the way in which they lead. I've been challenged with the millennials since they've came on board. I've been transparent with them. I've sat down and talked with them. I've looked at videos. They represent a paradigm shift in how I lead, which is forcing me as a leader to adopt new leadership methodology. When we look at the next level, we're looking at individual leaders' strengths and weaknesses, develop an inspiring vision for the future, motivating others to buy into a vision, manage and involve yourself in delivering that, and reinforce your relationship with teams to create trust and loyalty. I often tell people who I work with in particular, I'm always pushing my team to present, to be in front of us, to lead. I say carpe diem, seize the moment. I think that these are important aspects of leadership because it's not about me, it's about the team. Although I have a grand vision, that vision is not realized without the team. The team has to buy into that work. For the past 30 months, we've been predicting that there would be a shock and stress to the sector. I will reiterate, we had no idea it would be COVID. Notwithstanding, there's tremendous stress and shock to the sector, and the need for courageous conversations looms heavily. And I don't mean race only. I'm talking about the state of institutions, the state of organizations, how you might survive this, how are we looking forward. These are the conversations the Forbes Funds host and are greatly appreciative of by sharing our thought leadership. As a result of the many Zoom meetings we've hosted and site visits we've conducted during COVID, we've been blessed by a voluminous amount of information that's coming from the sector, as well as thoughtful leadership and opportunities to co-create with people heretofore that we didn't have real strong relationships with. And so I'm honored to turn this back over to the team. I want to thank everybody for being on. Please take care of yourself. We have spikes in various communities and all over the country. There's a lot to be said about what we should do differently, and it's up to us as individuals to honor that moving forward. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day. We look forward to hearing about your interest in our work moving forward.